Hello, it's Tim Esterl, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. So, exciting news this morning. Just about an hour ago, Chevy sent me an email with the new images of the Chevy Silverado Heavy Duty High Country trim. There's a lot of controversy about the prior images that came out. There's been a lot of funny jokes and different things done with it. And I've done some renderings on this page. There's different videos you can see. Subscribe or search through. You'll find them. They're the latest ones I've done. And so let's hop right into it. Let's get right to these images. And I have an interesting revelation for you. Maybe something that to think about as far as where this design is coming from. I saw it this morning, and that may be interesting to you. So let's start with number one, the images we got with the High Country. So I have a new front end, which, I mean, it's always exciting to see new product, but what they're looking at is this any better or worse than the prior images came out. So I'll do the first images of the new High Country. You see a lot more chrome on that front end. It's interesting. There's still a high belt line there, but hey, we got a freaking bow tie. Awesome. We're not selling Chevrolet twice in the vehicle, which is just ridiculous to me. We have the side steps. We have still the huge tow mirrors, which is interesting. It just doesn't. I don't know. It's a big front end. It's a lot to take on. What's interesting here that you'll notice is there's another image here with the sun behind it. You'll notice I'm not going to show you any just front image of the front of the grill. That image was used yesterday, and I'll put it up. That is not out. That's not something you're doing, which is smart in my opinion. That was a terrible way to show that front end. Doesn't do it justice. This does a lot more justice. Although I do think it's interesting with the ship on the background of this image. It just has that big bold front end. I don't know, maybe a ship. I don't know. Set sail with the new 2020 Chevy Silverado High Country. And so then in the rear, we have just a standard rear that we've seen elsewhere. We do have some chrome along the window wells. This I'm fine with. I'm fine with the rear. I had no problem with that. No issues there. So let's get to my surprise. My little surprise. I saw this morning. I want to get your thoughts. I want you to look specifically on this 2019 Chevy Equinox. I saw one this morning driving around. I was like, aha, I've seen that same design on the truck. See the high belt line with the Chevy badge and see the big grill down below? And so what you'll find with manufacturers is quite often they want to make all their vehicles look about the same in the lineup. So they use the same styling cues. I've argued that doesn't always work. Some vehicles work well with it, some vehicles don't. This Equinox, I'm fine with that, right? And if you look at that versus the Chevy Silverado, you can kind of see some of the similarities. The lights are different. I give you that. A little more stronger front end, but you see the grill below, the high belt line for the Chevy badge. And so I think what Chevy's really trying to do there is they're trying to get all their vehicles look the same in the front. And I'm not sure it's going to work out. I don't know. It's interesting. I will say, yet again, this vehicle does look a lot better in person. This truck, I should say. It looks a lot better in person. But I want to know from you, is it better or worse? We're getting there. There's going to be an LT, LTZ. There's going to be some work trims. We're going to see a lot more trims the next couple of weeks. So are you excited for the new trims? Is it getting better on your scale of ugliness, if you will? I don't know. Let me know. I'm gonna hold off, as I usually do, on making a big grandiose opinion on style because I want to see more stylings, more trims, more colors. I want to see it in person a little bit more. And then I'll make a final judgment because it's easy to make a final judgment and then come back and say, well, maybe I was wrong. But I don't like doing that. I want to let the design sink in. I want to see if I like it. Like, for example, the 1500, I thought that grill looked terrible, and then I let it sink in, and now it's not so bad. Although this maybe helps with not badness. I don't know. Anyways, pickuptrucktalk.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Pickup Truck Talk, and hit subscribe below. You want to see more. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road.